Hi, this is Dandan at DG Recruit. I'm excited to share with you the various commission models that you can expect as you get into the industry of being an agency recruiter. Today, I'm going to focus on the direct hire side of the desk, which means permanent placement. Permanent placement being that you're placing a person at a company at X% off of their base salary. When it comes to commission rates, there are two major models. One is a base plus commission model. The other one is a draw commission model. So the first model is really easy to explain. So I'm going to talk about the base plus commission model first. Usually in a base plus commission model, you are being paid a monthly salary, which is your base, divided by 12 months equals your monthly base pay. And then you're going to get a commission per deal that you have starting. As soon as the candidate starts, you usually would be paid usually the month after they start. And that's a typical base plus commission model. And when I'm talking about billing, I'm usually, again, talking about starting, right? Because what's the point of calculating a bill when the candidate hasn't even started yet, right? Until this candidate actually goes off into the office, you can't bill the client. So when I'm talking about billings, I mean more when the candidate does go to work and start. So while it may feel great that you're putting up deals, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter until they start. Starting deals is more important than putting up deals, because obviously if you put up a deal and they don't go to work, you don't get paid, right? So when I'm talking about these commission rates, they're usually paid off of the start date of your candidate, and usually within about 30 to 45 days, really within 60 days of the candidate starting. For instance, if your candidate starts January 1st through January 31st, you will be paid end of February, regardless your commission. Usually these commission tiers are reset every single month or every single quarter. Those are the two most popular ways to slice and dice these types of base plus commission model, is you get your commission based on the time interval. So however many starters you have in a month would dictate the commission rates, because every single month you'll have different volume of candidates starting. So for candidates that are starting, more candidates is starting in a month, you're actually going to get more commission. These commission schedules are designed to help top billers make more money than low billers. So if you're a low biller, you're always going to get the lower end of the commission range because you're consistently producing at a lower level. And they're trying to incentivize you to not just produce at that level, they want you to produce more. So that when you produce more, they can pay you more. So these commission models typically are graduated. So for instance, from 0 to XK in billing, you will be given 5% or 10%. For the next layer of billing from X per K to another tens of thousands, then you get paid a higher percentage, so on and so forth. Usually there's about 3 to 4 tiers, right? Because there really isn't any more than people billing 100K a month, right? That's not easy to bill more than 100K a month consistently, right? So usually these commission tiers kind of top out at like 50K a month, right? Like if you bill more than 50K a month, for the rest of that 50K plus amount, you will be given the maximum amount of commission, right? So it's a simple mathematical equation in which you can just pop it into an Excel sheet and you can do a simulation for yourself to see how much you're going to bill. And this is very simple. The problem with this kind of commission model is that it's quite annoying, because especially if you're on a monthly timetable, you get penalized every single month because you're starting from 0 billing every single month. So again, in a direct hire recruitment desk, you really want the commission time frame to be longer. The longer, the better. So for instance, in a quarterly schedule, you have the whole quarter to get your billings above X dollars so that you can max out on the commission band. That gives you more time, and that's nicer. Another drawback to this sort of heightened, graduated commission model is that it pushes people to squeeze your starters into the same month, which is kind of what I had to do all the time in my old job, right? I worked at a firm that was the base plus commission model on a monthly basis. So I would game the system all the time. I would have my interviews happen at the same time. I would convince all my candidates to start at the same time. So I would have maximum commission band demands every single time people went to work. And your company will tell you, oh, we don't want you to blank. We don't want you to blank. We want you to have starters every single month. Sure, you do, but I don't. I would rather have 0 starters in a month and squeeze all my starters into the next month, right? Because for me, I maximize my commission value. So as companies get more and more established in the market, they tend to change some of their commission models. So then many companies will choose the second model, which is the draw model. And the draw model is really designed for top billers. For junior folks, the draw model can be very demotivating. So typically what a draw is that you will also receive a monthly amount of money that kind of functions like a base salary because you're getting paid that every 2 weeks. Keeps your bills on, keeps your lights going, right? Basically, it just covers your basic living expenses. So this draw, usually market value of the draw is anywhere from $50,000 to $65,000 a year. So this is what the company coughs up to have you sit in a seat to work there. Now, how did they pay you? They pay you actually 50% usually, more or less. So it could be like on the low end, 40%, on the high end, 55%, maybe even 60%. That's unreasonable. Usually you hear more like 40 to 50% of whatever you bill goes to you. However, this money that you're billing is inclusive of your base in terms of what you get to take home as a commission, right? Like I'm not going to double pay you. I'm not going to give you a $60K draw and then also give you 50% on every single new deal you do because it might take you 6 months to put up your first deal, right? So in that scenario, I'm actually going to claw back all the 6 months that I waited for you to produce. I'm going to claw it back. But once you catch up, every single thing from here on out, you're getting 50%. So on a draw model, it doesn't matter when you bill, like let's say you bill 200 all year. It doesn't matter when you build this money. At the end of the year, your W-2 will read 100 grand if you're at a 50% split, right? It doesn't matter if you build this money in month 1 or month 20, right? Month 12, right? You still will get 50% of whatever you build. So that's a typical draw model. My team and I are obviously here to chat with you more about the intricacies of commission models and how that impacts you in your career. Our whole entire firm works with top billers to help formulate their next career move with a very select group of clients that we partner with. We don't just take on any client because we know that not all clients are good. And our job is to help candidates like yourself who are doing the homework, who are staying ahead of the game, really have an advocate and insight with knowledge as your resource so that you can maximize your career in agency recruitment. Reach out today to my team and I. We are eager to talk to you more about what's ahead for you.